Excellent!
Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure is a 1989 sci-fi comedy film directed by Stephen Herrick, who also directed Critters, which is another cult classic, Disney's 101 Dalmatians with Glenn Close, and starring Keanu Reeves, Alex Winter, and George Carlin. By the way, I'm a huge George Carlin fan, primarily his stand-up, and so to see him in a movie like this being fucking badass, I was very happy. The film follows two high school students and best friends who are starting a band. Bill, played by Alex Winter, and Ted, played by Keanu Reeves. And one day in history class, they are told that to pass the class, they need to write about 3 historical figures and how they would view their current city of San Dimas, California.
Now, unless you get an A+ on your final oral report tomorrow, guys, I have no choice but to flunk the both of you.
While thinking about their project, they receive a visit from Rufus, played by George Carlin, a traveler from the future who tells them that their band, Wild Stallions, are the foundation of a utopian society in the future. So to help out Bill and Ted, they embark on a time-traveling adventure in their time machine to collect historical figures from the past and bring them to the present day to complete their final history presentation. This movie is such a delight to watch. It really is. It's funny, it's lighthearted. It's pretty entertaining with all of the historical figures they interact with and the different time periods they visit. But most importantly, it's a charming movie. It's goofy, it's silly, but it knows exactly what it is and it delivers on that perfectly. By the way, while watching this, I couldn't wrap my head around the fact that this is the same Keanu Reeves from The Matrix and John Wick. Like, what? One thing that makes this movie work so well, at least in my opinion, is that charm I was talking about. Like, take these jokes, for example.
Who was Joan of Arc?
Noah's wife? Oh, you beautiful babes from England, for whom we have traveled through time. Will you go to the prom with us in San Dimas? We will have a most triumphant time.
They're silly, I know, but come on, you can't tell me you didn't laugh or at least crack a smile. The special effects in this movie are not great, and that's okay, as it was 1989. But one thing that did impress me were the set pieces that this movie had. They were actually pretty cool. Throughout their excellent adventure, they end up kidnapping or collecting Napoleon, Billy the Kid, Socrates, Sigmund Freud, Genghis Khan, Beethoven, Joan of Arc, and Abraham Lincoln. And every one of these characters are from very different environments, obviously, but the set pieces they use for every single one of them are pretty damn good. I don't know why, but that impressed me a lot, actually. So this movie is one of the top 10 stoner movies of all time, according to Rolling Stone, which is hilarious to me. But honestly, if I was a teen watching this movie, I would most likely look up every historical figure that they mentioned in this. I think they managed to make history seem fun and pretty interesting, which is something I always noticed students struggling with back in high school. For example, in school, I never learned about Billy the Kid, and I had no idea who he was while watching the movie, but I looked him up after watching the movie, and hey, I learned something new. So all in all, what else can I say about the movie? I think it's great. The jokes land all the time, at least in my opinion, and I had a smile on my face the entire 90-minute runtime. If I had a complaint, it would be I think the beginning was a little rushed, because I think they wanted to get to the time-traveling adventure quickly, and the same thing with the ending. It felt a little rushed. But honestly, those are minor complaints. I'm absolutely going to watch this movie again and its 2 sequels. Let me know if I should review those too. Honestly, I would give Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure a 7.5 out of 10.
Excellent!
But yeah, so what do you think about the movie? Have you seen it? Leave it in the comments. And let me know if I should review the other 2 sequels. Alright, yeah, that's the end of the video. Goodbye.